If you're tired of exhausting diets and exercises that aren't producing results, if you're sick of working hard to lose weight just to see it all come back, then here's something you need to know. The real culprit is something you can't see and few people talk about. The technical name for it is visceral fat, but we call it invisible fat because its slow buildup isn't outwardly noticeable. But it will kill any chance you have for losing the weight you need to lose and keeping it off. So let me give you a look at this lurking culprit. I know it's pretty ugly, but it's important that you see what you're up against. If you are carrying any belly fat, the amount of invisible fat you have in and around your organs may look like this, or this. In the next few minutes, I'm going to explain what invisible fat is, show you the direct connection between invisible fat and belly fat, how to find out how much invisible fat you have, and how to get rid of it, which will result in a flatter belly. This breakthrough approach to shredding belly fat has been seen on ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox. If you're like most people, no matter what you do, there is still some extra weight around your belly that just won't go away. You may spend hours each week working out, doing sit-ups, stomach crunches, and working on the treadmill or elliptical. You may have also tried several different calorie-cutting diets and have very little to show for all your efforts. The truth is, belly fat does not respond to traditional diet and exercise methods. In fact, traditional diet and exercise methods will most likely increase your invisible fat, making it virtually impossible to reduce belly fat. So what is invisible fat, and what role does it play in belly fat? At normal levels, invisible fat provides a protective layer between your organs. But as we get older, our metabolism changes. Our bodies begin to store more fat than we burn. As the fat storage units fill, the body looks for other areas to store fat. This is when the buildup of fat in and around the organs of your digestive system starts to build. This fat buildup affects the normal function of your digestive system and causes you to store even more fat. Until you reverse the buildup of invisible fat and start to reduce it, your body will continue to store more and more fat. Traditional diet and exercises have no effect on invisible fat. Combining diet and exercise is the worst thing you can do because it triggers your body to go into starvation mode, holding desperately on to your fat cells in an attempt to survive. This is called adaptive thermogenesis. The weight you lose will be primarily water, muscle, and even bone density. This lost muscle, especially around your stomach, results in a saggy, soft belly. It becomes a never-ending cycle. The solution to breaking this vicious cycle is clear. If you want to flatten your belly, you first must reduce your invisible fat. This is why we created the Invisible Fat Calculator and the Invisible Fat Reduction Fact Sheet. The Invisible Fat Calculator will measure your invisible fat and give you an invisible fat score. This is your baseline. The Invisible Fat Reduction Fact Sheet will tell you step by step what to do to get your invisible fat back to normal levels. Once this happens, the proper functions of your metabolism will be restored. You'll burn excess fat instead of store it, and your belly fat will begin to disappear. The Invisible Fat Calculator normally sells for $9.95, but for a limited time you can get it along with the Invisible Fat Reduction Fact Sheet for free. Just set up a free account in our members area. Download the Invisible Fat Calculator and enter a few numbers. It takes about a minute. This will give you your invisible fat score. Then download the Invisible Fat Reduction Fact Sheet and follow the step-by-step instructions, and you will be on your way to having the body you want. If you want to lose that belly fat and keep it off for good, click the button below and get the Invisible Fat Calculator today. So go ahead, you have nothing to lose but unwanted belly fat.